I'm going to move to a PC, to some PC games now. And this one is called Zompocalypse. So what's a presentation without zombies, right?
Start enter.
So this game is a demo.
Windows.
It's not, the full
Desktop.
release is not out yet, but it does, it's a zombie game, and my job is to walk through the graveyard and kill the zombies, and I'm fighting with them with a pitchfork or a handgun or a machine gun in later levels when I earn the machine gun, or a shotgun. But I'm going to start with the pitchfork because I think that's the most fun.
Menu, all pro calculator, getting all pro search box, all getting meeting, Mac, Zoom, text, Skype, micro, JAWS, micro, Dolphin, internet, search by all programs, sub, Adobe, Zoom, text, Windows, video, USTC, start, Skype, close, Roxio, close, Envid, micro, mic, main, Lworks, level 1, Lworks, Zompocalypse concept demo open, 3 items. Read manual uninstall Zompocalypse concept demo 3 of 3. Enter. Leaving menu. Zompocalypse.
Please choose an option.
And this one is self-voicing, which is really nice, so you don't have to rely on JAWS.
Play Zompocalypse. Exit the game. Play Zompocalypse. Backyard.
This means I finished the level. I don't know what I'm hitting, but there it is, kind of. I got the gun now. I'm gonna run out of bullets.
Backyard.
Gross, right? That's one of the things that I found most interesting about this game is the sounds. It's fun, like you're kind of walking through this devil, what do you call it, this dangerous soundscape, and you hear the monsters coming and you're fighting, and I'm using buttons, which there's something very gratifying about having to press a button. I have to be honest with you, one second. I have to be honest with you, there's something a little less gratifying about touching a touch screen than there is about actually pressing a button.
So you're using arrow keys?
I'm using the arrow keys the left and right arrow keys to move, the up arrow key to jump, and the control key to punch or to swipe with my pitchfork. Yes, question?
Now, you said your gun would run out of bullets.
Yes.
Now, how would you know? Do you hear a different sound when your gun runs out of bullets?
You start, and I don't have all the exact rules, but what happens is you start with a certain amount of ammunition, so you don't want to waste it. And then as you move through the levels, you get more ammunition and you use more ammunition, and sometimes you get different weapons. So everything except for the pitchfork is kind of finite. The pitchfork you can use as much as you want. So
But how would you know if you're unable to see it? You know, like, for example, what kind of ammunition and how...
There's status buttons, which I haven't fully grasped yet, but there's ways of accessing that information as you're moving through the game. So they actually include hotkeys, and it takes something to learn a lot of these things sometimes. You know, like there's a lot of information that you can get, but it's all given to you audibly.
Oh, okay. I was just wondering.
Yeah, no problem. Anybody else? Any questions?
I have it back here.
Yes?
You didn't wear the headphones for this one?
No, this one I'm not using headphones for because this is a very kind of, you're moving in one, like in a linear fashion,
Okay.
so it doesn't have the three-dimensional
Soundscape.
feel, yeah, like it doesn't, the soundscape for me is not as complex as the previous two games, or at least the Papa Sangre game is the most complex of all the things that we've played today. And Blindfold Racer, which has a lot of obstacles and things, right? But this one kind of seems like as soon as you hear the zombie growl or whatever the heck that sound is that they make, then you just start swinging, and eventually you're going to connect with something.
Yeah.
So
Be good for home stereo.
yeah, I mean, I that's a really good question, because there's a lot of stuff going on in terms of the soundscape also. Like you have the heavy metal music playing, which seems to go hand in hand with zombie stuff these days. And so there's a lot of stuff. I know you can adjust the volume of the music, you can turn the music off altogether. So I assume that this is customizable, but again, I haven't. I've played it enough to be able to demonstrate it today, but I am by far and by no means an expert or a gamer. I would certainly not consider myself a gamer. A person with interest in gaming, possibly. But I don't know if I would consider myself a gamer.